It's you and me, no place I'd rather be. Ding dong, hello, let's make this house a home. Welcome to Spencer and Sarah's house.
Oh, hi.
It's our 1 year podcast episode, 52 episodes.
So insane.
We've done it. I think we published it just over a year ago. We started publishing episodes because we skipped a few weeks, but this is like our 52nd. We've done a full year's worth of episodes.
That is so crazy to me.
Yeah.
How have we had so much to talk about?
I know.
God.
We're doing great.
Well, happy 1 year, Sarah.
Happy 1 year.
How are you?
I'm good. What am I doing? Recently, I've started listening to a new musician. Have you heard of Youngblood?
I have. I think because they dated Halsey?
Did they?
I think so.
Let me look that up real quick.
Wiki. I think that is true.
They have a song together.
I thought, did they also date?
They did.
I went on a Halsey deep dive after I saw her
That's
2 weeks
so
ago.
funny.
Yeah.
Oh.
I told you that, right? That I saw Halsey?
Yes. Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
That was great. Okay. Oh, wow. And crazy. Yeah, well, I've been listening to him, and he's so good. It's he makes me think of a, a punk rock version of Harry Styles in a way.
Ooh.
And I'm, fully into it.
Is he the one who was like, out of your life, fucking tonight? Is that him?
I don't know.
Okay.
Haven't heard that one.
You haven't heard my version of that obscure song? Okay, well, I'll start listening to him. I'll let you know if that song is him.
He's got a new album coming out, I think, next month, which I'm
How'd
really
you get
excited
into
for.
Youngblood?
He kept popping up on my TikToks, and I was like,
Huh.
I'm enjoying this music, and then it was getting stuck in my head, so then I started listening to him, and I was like, yeah, this is I'm into this era now, so. It's a new music era for me, I think.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Love that.
Oh, yeah.
Speaking of new music era, we just did our music corner, too.
Yeah, we did.
For
It was fun.
Crumb's album Jinx.
Yeah. It was very fun.
Yeah, in 2019. Yeah, it was good.
Yeah.
Nice. What else going on?
Let's see. I did my first travel back into the office because I work remotely now, and I have to go into the office once a month. So I did that this past week, and that was really good. It was nice to see people and interact because I don't know anybody up here yet. It's very socially, and I'm always in the house because I'm working here and staying here, so I'm I don't really see anyone, so it's nice to go back to London and be oh, this is a familiar place and I get to interact with people, which is great. And I started a boxing class, which has been awesome. It makes me feel like a badass. Yeah, that's been really fun.
Hell yeah. I have 2 follow-up questions. 1, how long is your commute? 2, how long have you been taking the boxing class?
So the commute is the train is an hour 50 to get into central London, and then it's another 30 minutes to get to the office. So it's not too bad. It's a one direct train, which is nice. It just feels long. But it's not too bad.
You're gonna get so much reading done, though.
Oh, I did. I read so much.
Are you on a Kindle, or do you have your actual book with you?
I use both. Right now I've been using physical books. So I've been reading that really big book that's 600 pages.
What? What are you reading?
The Moon and Its Night. The Night and Its Moon, or something like that.
We've talked about this. Yes.
Yeah, I've gotten deeper into it. It's very, I'm trying to remove the judgment from my mind and just read it. Because I think part of my judgment was oh, people are saying it's just a fanfic of The Witcher. And I'm reading more into it, I'm it 100% is. But I'm is that a bad thing? Is that an issue? Why would that be, that it's just, is what it is. So I'm trying to be it's okay. Let's just read it and see what happens. So I'm kind of getting into it. It definitely, nope, I'm not going to critique it. That's it. That's all I have to say
There
about
you
it.
go. I'm gonna throw an opinion out there real quick. I
Yeah.
hate when people say that it's just fanfic of something, because that insinuates that fanfic is bad, and that is
Hmm.
not true. Like,
Yeah.
sometimes the fanfic is better than the source material and gives you way more content, even if it's not canon. Like,
Yeah.
I stop ragging on fanfic.
Yeah.
Enough.
And there was one of my coworkers recommended this book that she just read, and she was like, "This was amazing! Like, it got me out of like my reading rut." And I was like, "Perfect! I'll look into it." And then I went to the bookstore, read the back, and I was like, "I've already." Like, I was like, "I've this is the exact description of a book I've already read," and I was like, really annoyed by it. I was like, "This is exactly the same plot." I was like, "What the fuck?" And so I looked into it just to see if other people have like picked up on this, and they were like, it's like a spicier version of the book that I had also read." And I was like, "Okay." And like people are more like, "Oh, both can exist," and I was like, "You're so right. Both can exist." I don't know why I'm getting so angry about it. I was like, "They can both exist."
People, yeah, yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah. I'm trying to
Love
just
that
allow
for
things to
you.
be. Yeah.
I'm trying to do the same. I get so worked up and like
Me too.
mad about everything.
Me too. I need to calm
I can
down.
just like what I like and it's fine, and like, who cares?
Literally. Yeah.
For
So
real.
that's yeah, and then boxing I've done 2 classes, but I'm trying to do it weekly. And I
Okay,
just
but
ordered my own boxing gloves, which should be fun.
that's so cute. What color are they? Red?
They're gold, and then no, they're black with gold lettering.
Oh, Sarah.
Yeah,
Go off.
I'm
I love
excited.
it. Love that for you.
Thanks. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. This week was kind of a lot, but it was fine. Um, I got through it. And
Mm.
then I'm excited because we're going to the baby's first
Yay!
birthday in a few
Yay!
weeks. I can't believe I have 1-year-old niece and nephew. I want to cry.
Wild.
I know the last time I saw them, you still had to like, you could kind of hold them sitting up, but you still had to like, like help support their head because they were kind of
Yeah.
like wobbly.
Yeah.
But like, now they're like fully standing and like wanting to like grab a hold of things and like walk and stuff. They're not walking on their own yet, but
Mm. Getting there. Wow.
driving me nuts. I know. And then we actually went to Disney yesterday for the
Mm.
day.
Oh,
Yeah,
fun.
it's like the 70th anniversary or
Oh.
something like that. But yeah, we got to do the new, or they turned Splash Mountain into Tiana's Bayou Adventure, I think it's called.
Oh, how was that?
Yeah, it was good. I mean, it's the same like uh, track as Splash Mountain is,
Mm.
so it's fun. But like, it was cool. They kind of made like obviously they're animatronics, and Tiana is like a 2D cartoon, so
Mm.
they made like a 3D version. Like they have like LED walls in there or like projection
Mm.
or something. So they had made like 3D animated versions of everybody as well to like
Oh.
match the suddenly live action animatronics. It was
Yeah.
actually pretty cool. Yeah. It was good. And it was
Nice.
so cute.
Yay.
Yeah, it was adorable. Yeah, it was
Hell
fun.
yeah.
But yeah. Yeah, we had a really good day. There's like a bunch of like new like food, I guess, for the anniversary. So like we were kind of doing like a food tour.
Nice.
We had these pork belly skewers that were like so fucking good.
Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
it was delicious. And the only Portillo's in California is 20 minutes from there. So when we left, we went Portillo's.
Yes, that's
It
great.
was, oh my God, it was so worth it. It was so worth it. I miss Portillo's so much. It's like so nice to just like have it there. The one
Mm.
thing that's different is they don't put nearly enough poppy seeds on the bun.
Oh.
I know, you know how usually it's like covered, like it's showering the table? Not the
Hmm.
case. I only had 2 poppy seeds left on my napkin at the end.
Oh, weird.
It's
I
fine
can't
though,
even
it's
picture it.
good. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, literally. I'm like, I don't even feel it as I'm holding the hot dog, like the rough texture of the
Yeah.
poppy. Yeah, it was good. It was a good day. So yeah, I'm doing okay.
Hell yeah.
I've been playing a lot of Hello Kitty. I finally have Dear Daniel as a resident.
Oh, still waiting.
It it took me so fucking long. I think what needed to happen was I needed to have the red bow apple pie recipe.
Yep.
And I think I did need to be at a certain friendship level with Hello Kitty, but I
Mm.
don't really know what it was because I think I was already at like level 17 by the time I got that recipe.
Yeah.
And then, because
Oh.
then one of my tasks was for him was to like make it for her or something like that.
Yeah. There's a level. I was about to say something so weird. I was about to say there's a level. There's a level of there's a friendship level. Because I'm trying to work towards getting that recipe too. And on is like Hello Kitty's level 21 or 22. She gives you it as like the thing. So I'm wondering if that might be it. Because I'm like one level away from that.
Yeah, and you know what too? If you can get the stove upgrade so that you can do 3, you know how usually it's like flour and one other item?
Yes, yeah.
You need the flour and 2 items.
Mm-hmm.
And then you can just, I think if you just like make it,
Yeah.
you know? That I hate that sometimes they don't give you the recipe for things you need. Like My Sweet Piano, right? Like I'm like, God, I'm stuck on one heart gifts for her. It's driving me nuts. Like,
Yeah.
how do I get this lamb plush recipe? Because I already have like the aquatic lamb plush recipe somehow. Like, you know what I mean? Like I got all of those somehow first. And then I was like, how do I make it though? Like I don't understand. Like this is driving me so nuts.
I feel like I got it from her. If I remember
You get it
correctly.
from her after level 6.
Yeah.
God. The worst though is Wish Me Mel. I am losing
Struggling.
my fucking patience. I saw somebody post. I'm a part of a Hello Kitty Facebook group because I just need help. And somebody posted like "War is over," and it was just like a picture of like the max friendship level and Wish Me Mel. I can't.
It's hard.
Why? It's literally like even the 3-star gifts only raises her like D. It's so slow.
Right now, also, I'm only able to give her like 1 gift at a time. I can't do like the 3, which is driving me insane.
I know. I saw a task that's coming up for her where you have to make 10,000 fertilizer and plant 10,000 flowers.
I made 35 fertilizer. I
haven't made any.
10,000 is so much.
This is what I'm saying. We're going to be playing this game till the day we die.
I'm not mad about it, though. I love it.
I'm not either, but I'm also just like... Ugh. And I found out where you get the next big seed from. It's actually in cloud, like the Kiki and Lala cloud area.
Oh, thank God. Okay. Because I'm trying so hard.
Yeah, that one's taking me forever too, because it doesn't say like, oh, reach level 5 with Kiki and Lala and then the next quest will unlock. You just kind of have to do it, and then every few levels they're like, oh, let's unlock this next part of the island. Like I just got the critter thing up there, the cloud dragon.
Oh, I just got the fishing one, the lake.
Yeah, I think it's one of the islands to the east of like your main Kiki and Lala area.
Nice.
Yeah. But I'm fully friendshipped up with Peckle, Choco Cat, Tuxedo Sam, and Karopi.
Nice.
But I'm only doing the Karopi max friendship task right now because the Choco Cat one took me for fucking ever. It was so annoying. And the Tuxedo Sam one looks like it's going to be daunting too. I haven't even looked at Peckles. I don't want to know. But like the Karopi one is like you have to make every single bug furniture. And I'm just like, I'm going to die. I have to catch 45 of the lily frogs. I'm just like, this is too much. Yeah.
I think I got Tuxedo Sam's. And
that was just dyeing
Cat.
clothes, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. It was like you have to dye like 40 pieces of clothes. Was it 40? Maybe it was 10. No, yeah, I think you had to collect 40 of something and then dye 10 pieces. And I kept dyeing clothes, and I was like, how much longer? And then today I dyed the final one, and I was like, oh, thank God.
Hilarious. Yeah. I'm starting on the cottage furniture now because
I've got those.
I was able to get My Melody's grandpa and her papa, but I couldn't get her grandma because it was the cottage furniture, but I like couldn't tell what it was from the little icon. So I'm like, it looks like a dresser. I have tons of those. Like, what?
Yes.
Please. But then when I started doing My Sweet Piano or like friendship levels, I was like, oh, it's all gonna come from My Sweet Piano.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. I think my favorite one is My Melody. I don't know why. She just feels so like sisterly to me. I'm like,
she's cute. Yeah.
Man. But yeah, other than that, I'm okay. Just as a little kitty.
Good.
Taking up my life.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Well, today we've got another Bring Your Own Topic episode in celebration of our 1 year
Hell yeah.
podcast. Would you like to go first or last?
I would like to go first. Mine's really short and it's an opinion piece.
Mine's an opinion piece too. Let's go. Let's go.
Okay. Yours is long.
I think it'll be short, but I think it'll be medium.
Okay, mine's kind of short.
Cool.
All right, how do we do this? Ooh, share. Ooh, I share
Try
screen.
that.
Share screen.
Share
I
screen.
love. Okay, you can look now.
Oh my god.
Yes, welcome to Moreos. A correct opinion on a beloved cookie sandwich and the fight against Big Oreo. I just again want to preface this as an opinion piece, so I will not be taking any notes. Okay, so the opinion.
Oh, minis.
Yes, before you will see a small collection of the Oreo brands. The mini Oreo, the original Oreo, the double stuffed Oreo, the mega stuffed Oreo. Not included in this picture is the thin Oreo Thins, mainly because I received this amazing graphic of the Oreo cookies from this article of this guy trying to make like a mega stuff. So obviously they didn't use the thin. So my opinion is that, as you can tell from the original shown here, you can't even see the frosting within the cookie. You know what I mean? My opinion is that the mega stuffed Oreo is the correct Oreo and should be the original Oreo. Or it should all start there, rather. Yeah, that's the opinion. Okay. Yeah, there it is, circled for you to see, the mega stuffed Oreo. Yeah, it just has the correct cookie to cream ratio, in my opinion. Especially because the cookie itself of the Oreo is too tough, in my opinion. It should be a little softer. It's too crunchy. So, like, when you bite into the regular Oreo, you don't really have the cushion you need to sustain the impact of the cookie. And also, the frosting's delicious. Like, put more in it. What is this? It's supposed to be a cookie sandwich, but, like, you can't even see the filling. You know what I mean? Like, in a sandwich, the bread is just there to hold the ingredients together. You know? You put a lot of ingredients in a sandwich. So, why? Why? Okay. Anyway. Here we go. So, the data on this. People have actually done the math and measured and calculated with Oreos and have found that it's very inconsistent. The article listed here at the bottom of my page is a CNN article about a math teacher in New York who did a study with his students where they were trying to determine the weight and of Oreos and their filling, they were measuring everything out. And they actually found that double stuffed Oreos is actually not exactly double of the original Oreo. It is actually only 1.86 times more frosting than the original Oreo.
Tisk, skimming off the top.
Exactly, Sarah. Big Oreo doesn't want you to know this. They don't want to give you the full double experience. And in fact, the mega stuffed Oreo is actually double of the regular Oreo. It has 2.68 times more frosting than a regular Oreo. Which is just blasphemy. False advertising. How dare you? Oreo was asked about this study, and they were like, oh, well, we don't know, the exact things that happened in this classroom. We can tell you that, our recipe is double. But it's just simply not true. There have been many, many people who've done this and have found inconsistencies across the board with the other frosting ratios.
Also, can I add, just to add to this, they spell stuff with one F, and I wonder if that's so that they can claim not deniability when they say it's double stuffed, and we say it's not stuffed, it's STUF, which isn't a word, and that's why you can't sue us.
It's hilarious you say that, Sarah, because I also feel the same way. It is very strange to leave an F off. It's because you're not really doing stuff. You're doing stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
It's not exactly the same. It's not. Again, the cookie to filling ratio, and even look at this packaging. Okay, if we look at this double stuff, that does not look the same as what we viewed earlier. You know what I mean? Here's the original.
Yeah.
Where the fuck is the frosting? This is clearly doctored. This is not the same. Ridiculous. I will say though, the Oreo the most stuff is crazy. I don't think that that would be like, if Mega Stuff was the original, the most stuff Oreo would not be like the next step up. You know what I mean? Like that is insanity. I'm just saying, like, especially because we know that the most stuff is not going to be proportional double to Mega Stuff, clearly by the data, in my opinion. Cool. Moving on. Additionally, the most stuff actually doesn't contain double the filling anyway. It's only 3.5 more filling than the Mega Stuff. Not 4 times as advertised. And Oreo Thins, which you'll see here, first of all, why does there need to be this quote-unquote thin version of a cookie? It's a cookie. Like, there's just, it's sugar and chocolate. Like, what? Why? Just let it be a dessert. What the hell? The Oreo Thins contain the same amount of cream as the original. I don't know why I spelled it like creme, so ignore that. It contains the same amount of filling as the original cookie. The cookie's just thinner. As you can clearly see from this photo. It's literally the same amount of frosting. It's just a thinner cookie. Ridiculous. Crazy. And it's because there is already not enough frosting in the original Oreo. So if they took any more frosting away from the thin, it'd be terrible. You know what I mean? There's already not enough fucking frosting in this cookie. It's ridiculous. And again, as looking at this photo of this original Oreo on the right here, the Oreo thin cookie is like 2 millimeters. That's it. And I feel like that the thin is actually better in a way because you have more frosting to cookie. Yeah. And it, again, like sort of softens the impact because the cookie is hard. I personally feel like the Oreo cookie is better after it's been like open for a while and exposed to air because the cookie kind of softens. And then you can kind of just bite into it and it's more like a whoopie pie. So that's kind of where I'm at in this. So in conclusion, the Mega Stuff should actually be the original Oreo and at the original Oreo price point. Because right now, the Mega Stuffed is, I believe, $1.50 more than the Double Stuffed, I believe. I don't know, but anyway, Mega Stuff should be at the original Oreo cookie price point and should be the actual original Oreo.
Yeah.
Also, the cream to cookie ratio should be more consistent and be as advertised. Let us all remember the guy who measured his $5 footlong from Subway and it was actually not 12 inches. And the scandal that enacted. Why aren't we more worked up about the Oreo cream to cookie ratio? If they're going to tell me that the double stuffed has 4 times more frosting, it better be 4 times more frosting. I shouldn't have to spend more money on a Mega Stuff to actually get a double stuffed Oreo. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you. Again, the cookie itself is tough. Oreos are better left exposed to the air so the cookie softens. And again, my follow-up reason for why the Mega Stuff is better, because you have more frosting cushion. Also, I failed to mention this earlier, so I'll say it now. The consistency of the cream, too, is better in a double stuffed and a Mega Stuff. Like, when you go to rip the cookie apart, you know? Yeah. And you want a clean break, where the frosting only ends up on one side, you can't really get that with an Oreo because there's not enough fucking frosting, so it's always going to come off on both sides of the cookie. Whereas with the Mega Stuffed and the Double Stuffed, there's just enough where you can kind of twist and have wiggle room to then pull it apart. Yeah. Also, why does everybody have to have milk with their Oreos? Because the cookie is too fucking tough. You need to soften it. And I also love Oreos. This is out of love. I just care a lot. I just want you guys to please, like, give me 2 times the frosting and a double stuff. Don't give me 1.86 times the frosting. Give me exactly 2. Can't deal with this. Also, if it's gonna be a cookie sandwich, go by the sandwich rule. The bread is there to keep everything together, but you put all kinds of shit in the sandwich. You know? It's not, you never make just a flat sandwich unless it's like peanut butter and jelly. You know? But that's not what we're talking about here. We're not putting like condiments on it. We're putting full on like meat, cheese, lettuce in the form of frosting in a cookie sandwich. So that's what I want to eat when I have it.
Hell yeah.
And that's it. That's my my opinion piece.
Hell yeah. I love that.
Thank you. And I'd love to hear your opinions. If you disagree, if you agree.
I'm not a big Oreo person. Like, when I eat them, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm enjoying these a lot. But I'm not someone that's like, ooh, Oreos. But I now really want Oreos and to dip them in milk.
And you know why I want to dip in milk? So the cookie doesn't break your fucking teeth.
Yeah. But I wonder if that's what... Because I remember, like, just them being advertised so much to be, like, they're meant to be dipped in milk, and maybe that's why they're hard. I feel like that'd be my only counter-argument, but...
That's fair, but also, not everybody can have milk. So does that
true.
mean that Oreos... I mean, I guess maybe almond milk or whatnot, but... Come on.
Yeah.
A cookie should be versatile. Also... The Halloween Oreos are good, but I think it's only because they look orange. It's not like they taste like pumpkin.
Yeah.
And the vanilla cookies, get out of here.
Oh, I love those ones.
But it's like, I'll just have like a vanilla wafer cookie then. You know? It's basically the same. I don't know. I have a lot of opinions about Oreos, just because I care.
That's fair.
My biggest gripe though is like, if you're going to make me pay more for an Oreo, I better be getting 2 times the filling.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Ugh. Wild.
So that's my cookie. My cookie.
Good
thoughts.
work. Hell yeah. Thank you for sharing.
Of course. I also want to just do a positive shout out to Oreo and say the Oreo cookie is beautiful. I was really like studying one the other day. I was like, look at all these beautiful like little floral shapes and whatnot around the cookie. It's just adorable.
The consistency is impressive.
For the cookie.
Yeah.
Not filling.
Yeah. So true.
Yeah.
Spencer and Sarah's House can be listened to on all podcast streaming platforms as well as watched on YouTube. You can find Spencer and Sarah on Instagram and TikTok at @SASHousePod, S-A-S HousePod. For bonus content like our Book Corner episodes, you can join our Patreon at patreon.com/SASHousepod. Thanks for listening and supporting us. Now back to the episode. Okay.
Can I look?
Yes, you can look. In celebration of our 1 year, I've gathered the YouTube comments we've gotten, mostly from our YouTube shorts. Some of them are insane, some of them are nice, and I thought I'd go through and rank them.
I love this.
Just to stir up some drama and get heated for fun.
Let's get heated. I got a cat ready.
Oh, hell yeah. So we've got... Still face. We had in total, from what I saved, I think we had about 33 comments in shorts over the year. Nice. And I've ranked the top 10. So we'll start with the first one. The first one's a little bit of a downer, but it's okay. We're gonna get better. So the first one came recently, I think. Came a short, and someone said, "Oh no comments, dang," with a really sad face. And I think this met the ranking of number 10 because, one, it's an unsolicited comment, which is kind of funny. And then they commented, which fully invalidates their own comment because now we have a comment on that video. So not sure what they're talking about now.
God.
Makes me laugh.
Yeah. At least it's not mean, I guess.
Yeah, it's just really funny. I was like, wow, they're so sad. It's really funny. Okay, coming in number 9. This is one of our shorts that was like a clip introducing our next episode, and they said, "Say no to drugs." It's kind of random. It's probably a bot. I think it's most likely this is a bot that commented, and I think that's really funny. No context, whatever.
I've seen this comment, and that's the one where we're talking about... That was another Bring Your Own Topic episode where I did the Trix Rabbit, and you did Teen Titans, I think.
Yeah,
right?
I think so. Yeah.
So I always thought that they meant, like, we were being so unhinged that they were like, what's wrong with you guys?
Yeah, 100%. So funny. Okay, coming number 8. This is from Brewer. This is on our episode. I just thought it was a really nice thought-out response, replying with their own rankings of the Arcane album and answering your question about that one scene being animated on 4s.
Love you, babe.
You made the cut.
He's gonna be so pleased.
Yay. Great. Number 7. This is the short where you told
real quick.
Yeah.
Can you go back, actually? I just read the first... See how he says 4114 it's animated on 4s?
Yeah.
Okay, so Brewer works in animation. That is in response to when we were talking about the dance sequence. Yeah, so that's what I was trying to say in the episode too. Like, it's animated on the 4, like how Echo can only go back 4 seconds. Like, that's why. Yeah.
So cool.
That's just what that meant.
Hell yeah. Nice. Number 7, coming from a YouTube short where you demanded people wish me a happy birthday. Someone commented, "Happy birthday, Sarah." 1, they followed instructions. 2, nothing weird was said after that. They stuck to the script, and it was really nice and appreciated.
Lovely.
Coming at number 6, we've got the short where you said, "What's 250 minus 150?" And someone responded, "It's 100, isn't it? Am I getting tricked? What's happening? What's the meaning of life? Why do I exist? Ah!" And I just like the dedication. That's a real person that commented that, and I appreciate it.
It made me feel not alone.
Yeah. This is the type of comment on YouTube that I'm, like, looking for, which I love.
Is it 100?
Yes. I can't confirm.
I just don't. I'm not confident anymore.
Coming in at number 5. This was a YouTube short where you said serendipity, and then you went Sarah-dipity because you realized my name was in it. And this person said, Serendipity is a good movie, though, with Tom Cruise. One, this guy was a frequent commenter. He commented on 3 separate shorts, which I appreciate. That was really nice. Oh. 2, Tom Cruise isn't in this film, and I find that absolutely hilarious. It's John Cusack, and I think that's so funny that he said it's a good movie with Tom Cruise.
That is amazing!
I can't tell if that's like an inside joke or reference, but I just think it's so funny.
That's so funny. We should watch Serendipity now.
Yeah, I'm into it. I've always meant to, and I never have.
I love that Tom Cruise isn't in that movie.
Okay, number 4. We've got, this one's kind of rough. This is my beef with Cinema Roll. Someone said, "Boring content, just stop posting." I found it really funny because 1, it was unsolicited. We were just beefing with Cinema Roll. 2, I love that they took their time to comment this. That took 15 seconds out of their day, which makes me smile.
And in line with what we talked about last week, where it's just like, you're posting publicly on the internet and you make your own algorithm. Something's happening in his algorithm or their algorithm where we showed up. So
yeah, so funny.
Really, our content is for you.
Literally.
There's a chance.
Also, maybe our content is meant to be boring, just to chill everyone out, you know?
Yeah.
I don't think it is, though.
Sucks. Like,
yeah.
It's hard to talk about him.
Yeah. Great. Number 3. This was a nice one. This one, someone commented, "You guys are just chef's kiss." I thought it was really nice. I also wondered, are you a bot? I don't know, but I don't care. I think it's a really nice comment.
Yes.
It's great. Okay, number 2. These 2 are my top favorites of all time. They're a classic in my heart. Number 2, this, someone commented "ew" on a short where I had talked about crop dusting everyone during a theater performance, and someone just said "ew." And I think that's hilarious and also fair. Oh. And number 1, my ultimate favorite one, which is the best comment we've ever had on our YouTube video. Someone commented on our short that said, "Top thing, looks like Trickster Rumpelstiltskin from Shrek." They are referring to me in a short, which is 100% unsolicited comment. It is hilarious, and it's 100% true. At the time when my hair was still really short and growing out, I kept looking in the mirror going, who do I look like? I remind myself of someone, I couldn't think of it, and it was Rumpelstiltskin from Shrek, and I think that's hilarious. It's the funniest, most well thought out comment. And I replied to this comment going, this is actually the reference I've been waiting to find, and then they laughed at it, which was nice. I thought we built some bridges in that one.
Oh my god.
And that's the end of that. That's the end of my presentation.
I loved your presentation. It's so beautiful.
Thanks.
I'd like to give a special shout out to one of my favorite.
Okay, we're back live. I hit stop record instead of stop sharing. Oopsie.
No.
You said you wanted to make a shout out?
Yes. Let me just get myself together here. You guys don't understand. The amount of times Sarah has either hung up on me when we're still recording. Now she has fully just stopped recording. There was so many times when we used to do this on Skype where it'd be like we'd finish an episode and instead of stop recording, Sarah would just fully end the call. And I would be sitting there like, oh, bye.
So funny.
So funny. Ugh. But honestly fair, because my computer used to die, so I would also just end the call randomly. I was gonna say, one of my favorite comments and responses is there's this clip where I asked you about your crocheted appa, and somebody in all caps was like, you give me that pattern right now.
So true.
And you just replied, can't, it was off the dome.
Yeah.
And you're gatekeeping appa. God, that was so funny.
Yay.
What a great idea. And honestly, thank you, because some of those comments that were mean, sometimes I try not to read any comments we get, but sometimes the mean ones get to me a little, even though I'm like, whatever, who cares?
Yeah.
So, honestly, this made it fun.
Good, that's good. That's what I feel like anytime we get, we don't get, the mean ones were the ones that were just listed there, which I thought were just funny, and I was like, these are, one, they 100% could be coming from a bot, first of all. Second of all, what?
Yeah, why?
I'm like, okay. It's so funny.
Just keep scrolling, man.
Yeah. So funny.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Oh, I just love the unhinged ones too. They just make me laugh. They're so funny.
The Rumpelstiltskin comment, oh my god, is so funny.
It's crafted to perfection.
Yeah, because it's almost towing the edge of mean, but it tones it so well, because it's
They're just correct. They're first of all, it said top thing, which is crazy. I was like, god damn, top thing. And then it's Rumpelstiltskin, and not just Rumpelstiltskin, but Rumpelstiltskin from Shrek is so funny.
You take it with such grace, too. I would be destroyed. If someone said anything mean to me. I mean, sometimes I am. So.
No, I find it funny.
Good for you, sir.
Thanks.
It is so funny. Yeah, top thing is crazy. Because our shorts used to be where your screen would be on top, mine would be on the bottom.
Yeah. Used to be split.
Top thing. Yeah.
So funny.
God.
Ugh.
I just glanced at the clock where it's you've been recording for 3 minutes. I was like, what? And I had already forgotten.
I was like, oh, I can't tell how long we've been recording now. Oopsie. I think we're at maybe 30, 40, probably 40.
Yeah, we're probably fine. Man, should we reflect a little now that we've been doing this for a year?
Yeah, let's reflect.
Yeah, what should we reflect on?
Well,
I feel like we've gotten better at this. I don't know. I used to make me worried about our ramble-sodes because I was like, we need to have structure. But now I'm like, no. I just think we're so funny.
Yeah, I think as long as we're having fun, I think that's what's important.
Yeah, I feel like we've learned to relax a lot more.
Yeah, that's what I've also been because I've been going through and editing our new YouTube like thumbnails to our episodes, like going back and doing it for the old episodes, and I'll like click through to grab screenshots of them, and like we're just constantly laughing throughout like all episodes, which makes my heart just warm. I'm like, that's just so cute and fun.
Me too, yeah. I edited our book corner episodes, and like when I like watch us talk about things, like make each other laugh, and or like especially with book corner because you read the book already and I haven't. Like the way you just tried to like not give anything away, like because you just want me to enjoy it and form my own opinions. Like I just think, yeah, we just have such a good time
Hmm.
together.
Yeah, I like it's also like documented too. It's really cute.
Yeah, we'll like be able to look back on this when we're like in our 80s and be like, look at those kids.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Oh, so fun. I love
Yeah,
doing this with you.
me too.
I wish you weren't so far away.
I know it sucks. I can't wait. One day we'll have our in-person podcast, and it's going to be insane.
I know. And you know what? Like another thing I'm grateful for with us doing the podcast is like I feel like we kept in like pretty okay communication, but like I love that this like has like basically facilitates us needing to talk every week. So
Yeah,
it's like so nice to like feel in constant contact again.
I agree. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
wow. Well, that was fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
This very good to my core. Oh my God. Because some of those I hadn't seen. The ew one was so funny. Also, it's like the Rumpelstiltskin one where it's like mean but fair.
Yeah, yeah, 100%. Just ew. So funny.
So good.
I love it. Keep it up. Keep it up.
Yeah, honestly, please. Especially because like we want it to be more like community based. Like we always are asking for like the book recommendations for book or book corner, book club, and like albums for us to listen to for music corner and stuff like that.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
We was trying to hang.
we really are just trying to hang out. We should do another crafty corner too. It's
I
been a
would love
while.
that. I would love that.
I have so many crafts I have to do.
Me too.
I'm so behind. I was just telling somebody my dream is like if I had like millions of dollars, I would open like a place that looks like your art room from elementary school with like big long community tables, and I would just have it stocked with all kinds of different art supplies and it'd be free. And you could just come and bring whatever craft you're working on and like do it there. Either A, if you're just like I want to get out of the house but still like be productive, like you can go here and like be in a cool creative environment, or like B, if you're like damn I don't have this like some, marker set I need for this, like I have it, come borrow mine and like chill. And like see like if like other people come, like you can like craft together, like share supplies and like meet people. Like that is like my dream. I want to do
Yeah,
it so bad.
absolutely. I think there's a place near me that does this actually. I have to look into it more. It's like a queer meetup that it's like just like come and craft and you like bring your own stuff. I might have to look
I
into that more.
love that.
Yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah.
It's a good dream.
Thank you. I dream. Well, anything else we want to talk about or say or do or huh?
I don't think so. I guess not. Another question, I guess, for our listeners is what more do you want to see of us in this next year? Anything
Yeah.
you want us to do again or something you haven't seen from us that you want? Let us know.
Yeah, let us know.
Mm-hmm.
I'm down.
Hell yeah.
Something I want to see from us is I want to find a way for us to play games together.
Ooh.
I know we can't play Hello Kitty together, which is
Yeah.
dagger to my heart because we play on different systems. But it would be
That's.
fun.
I'll look into that. Are you wanting to, like, podcast it as well?
Yeah, like maybe there's
Yeah.
a way we can do that. That's what I mean. Yeah. I guess personally, yes, let's play games together, but also
Yeah.
it'd be fun to do a podcast. So,
Absolutely. I think we
that'd be
can.
fun.
We just need to we'll need some extra work, but I think it's possible.
Yeah. Where there's a will, there's a way.
Hell yeah. Yay.
Sweet. Look at my hair right now. Oh, wispies?
Nice.
What's going on here? Oh my god. Somebody, was it Brewer? Someone asked me what you would want your hair to look like in Star Wars. And I basically ended up just describing like Powder's hair from the alternate reality.
Hell
Just because
yeah.
you know how there's like so many iconic hairstyles?
Yeah.
You know? I was like, I want the soft piggy ones with like the bangs.
Oh, yeah, yeah. So cute.
Right. Yeah. But I want to be a Jedi, but I don't want to be a Jedi, sort of. Like, I want the Jedi powers, but I want to be like, the Jedi are too, like, because we're right in the middle of, like, the Attack of the Clones and whatnot, and, like, Revenge of the Sith, and the Jedi are so, like, no, we're independent, but also we take all our orders from the Republic, and blah, 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 like, whatever. So I'm really like, man, the Jedi are corrupt right now. So I want my storyline to be like, I have Jedi powers, but like, no, you all let us down, and like, let the Sith take over, and like, I'm gonna use my powers how I want to.
Hell yeah. I think just an idea came just into my mind because I have tried watching Star Wars and I don't know anything about it. Like nothing has stuck in my brain. I think it'd be cool if we each gave a presentation. You gave a presentation on Star Wars and walk me through it, and I could give you one on the Karate Kid, Cobra Kai.
Brilliant! That
Let's
is
do that.
such a great idea. You are a genius.
Yes.
I love that.
That'll be so fun. I'm ready for that.
I love that, especially because literally Brew and I are watching all of Star Wars right now chronologically.
Perfect.
So we've been keeping like a spreadsheet of like all like these are the episodes of Tales of the Jedi you have to watch first, and these are the episodes of Tales of the Underworld you have to watch first, and then you can watch this movie and blah blah. So
Wow.
this is brilliant. I love this idea.
Perfect.
Great, that's first.
Great. We shall be doing that.
Yeah. Also, I might be doing D&D. So
Yay! That's exciting.
I think I'm gonna be a tiefling thief this time.
Ooh, yeah.
Because I was a half-elf warrior before? What was I? I had a sword.
You were a fighter, I think.
Yeah, something like that. But I had magic, too.
Yeah, you were a blade blade singer?
Right.
Something like
Blade
that.
singer. Yes, I was.
Hell yeah.
Weren't you a bard?
Yeah, I was a tiefling bard.
And I feel like, did you? Okay, I feel like I remember in my mind you used to actually sing. Didn't you? When we do the songs? I thought you did sing. Didn't you make them up when we went?
I don't think I did.
I swear to God, there were moments where you were just like, go away, blah, like, stuff and singing it.
Maybe.
I swear to God, I feel like I have a distinct memory of you with your ukulele at the table.
Oh, no, I definitely didn't have my ukulele.
Really? I feel like I can picture it in my brain.
That's funny. I definitely would have done that. I could have done that.
I swear to God, you did. Maybe just because we played at our house.
Yeah, maybe.
I feel like you definitely sang. Maybe
Yeah.
not full on like belting, but you were. I feel like I remember you singing it.
Could have been, yeah. We're currently doing a campaign with Robin and some friends, and I'm playing a goblin rogue, and my name is Rocco, and
Oh my God.
I honor Tiamat. Tiamat's like my god.
That is crazy.
Am I a rogue? No, I'm a warlock. That's what I am, a goblin warlock.
Oh my God. That's so
Yeah.
fun.
It's really fun.
I love that. There's Dimension 20's doing like a live show here in Hollywood.
Yeah.
At the Bowl, and Brewer got tickets. And he's like, "Do you want to go?" And I was like, "Sure, I'll go." But also, I don't know anything about the campaign, so I've just started listening to Fantasy High.
Yeah,
Like,
I'm
on
a few
Spotify.
episodes in. I have to catch up.
Yeah, I just started listening, so I'm only on like episode 2 where they're fighting like the corn.
Yeah.
I want to call them corn babies because
Yes.
they all love the corn goblins or whatever they are.
Yeah.
Brennan's like, they're scary.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
"They're cute."
So funny.
Oh my God, it's so funny. I have a cat here.
Yay.
I have 2 actually.
What a life.
Yeah. Living the best life. Well, I'm proud of us. A year, that's amazing. It's so long.
Yeah. Good work.
Yeah, we're great.
Hell yeah.
Pardon me. This cat just sneezed in my ear here.
So cute.
He's great.
Yay. Okay. Well, thanks everyone for joining. The tail just flicking in your face.
Stop. This
Yay.
is family
Cat
friendly.
butt. So funny.
This is so him too.
That's hilarious.
He's an
So-
orange cat for listeners, so this is expected.
Yeah, 100%.
Sorry, go ahead.
Okay. Well, thanks for listening and joining us and supporting us. And yeah, if you want bonus content, you can check us out at patreon.com/sasshousepod.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then, yeah, like Sarah said, let us know what you're wanting to see more of, and we're always looking for recommendations of, books for our book club and our book corner, and music for music corner now, and yeah.
Hell
Let us
yeah.
know.
Great. Okay. Well, we'll catch you next week.
Yeah, see you next week.
Bye.
Bye.